Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the Whitehorse Pike in Somerdale.
You're watching Sterling High School Channel 19, winner of the Mid-Atlantic Emmy Award for the Best Live Game Broadcast.
Serving Hynella, Royal Springs, Magnolia, Somerdale, and Stratford.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sterling Channel 19. We are here for some boys basketball in 2024. It's the Sterling Knights at 3-2 and the Haddon Township Hawks at 1-5. And we're going to send it over to Connor Strauss and Dan Leakin for the courtside pregame show.
Everyone, and welcome back to Knights Game Day. I'm Connor Strauss, joined by your co-host Dan Leakin. First game day of 2024. Dan, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. You know, Sterling coming into this game, as Brian said before, 3-2 on the season. Sterling has beaten West Effort, Paulsboro, and Williamstown, and their losses came against Haddon Heights and Timber Creek. The leading scorer for the Knights is Walter Garrison, averaging 18 points per game and 8.8 rebounds per game. Look for him to be an X factor for this game. And another player to look out for is Zion Arnett, who has 10 points per game. Sterling is coming into this game looking for a win, and they beat them last year.
Yeah, and then you're going to take a look on the Haddon Township side of the ball. They're 1-5 on the season. Their only win came against Moorestown Friends, who's 1-3. Haddon Township's losses came against Paulsboro, Washington Township, Haddonfield, Haddon Heights, and Audubon. Their leading scorer is Alex Moore, averaging 13.4 points a game and 8.2 rebounds a game. Comparable opponents, Sterling played Haddon Heights, so did Haddon Township. Sterling lost by 5, Haddon Township lost by 7. And then another comparable opponent, Paulsboro. Sterling beat them by 15, 52-37. Haddon Township lost 56-40. So look for Sterling to be the favorite in this game. Dan, who do you think is going to win this?
I'm just going to take our Knights. Go boys.
Yeah, I'm also going to take our Knights, and that's going to about do it for Knights Game Day. I'm Connor Strauss, joined by Dan Leakin. We're going to send it back to Jake and Brian in the booth.
Thank you, Connor. And Dan, we look at the 2023-2024 Colonial Liberty standings. It's Haddonfield leading the way at 7-0, followed by the Sterling Silver Knights at 3-2, Haddon Heights at 3-3, Paulsboro at 3-3, West Deptford at 1-4, and at the very bottom, it's Haddon Township at 1-5. And you look at compare the teams, Sterling over there at 3-2, second in the Colonial Liberty, offense at 56 points per game, defense allowing 56 points per game. Their last title coming in 1999. As you look at the leading scorers, it's Walt Garrison at 18 points per game, followed by Zion Arnett at 11, Julian Johnson at 9, and Travis Schmidt at 7. Then you see Haddon Township, they're 1-5, sixth in the Colonial Liberty, offense averaging 40 points per game, defense allowing 52 points per game. Their leading scorers, Axel Moore with 13, Joe Sheehan with 10, Peter Black with 7, and Kevin McGovern with 5. And these are the starters for the Haddon Township Hawks this afternoon. Owen Lamba, the junior. Axel Moore, the sophomore. Iman Sheehan, the sophomore. Joe Sheehan, the junior. And then rounding it out, it is Kevin McGovern for the Haddon Township Hawks. And then for Sterling, it is Zion Arnett, Travis Schmid, Jason Camardo, Julian Johnson, and Walter Garrison, 4 juniors and a senior for the Silver Knights today. And we are ready to get things going here at the Castle. First game of 2024. I'm Brian McLaren, joined by Jake Clark and Connor Strauss. Tonight, and tonight's shaping up to be a good one here for the Knights.
Yeah, and there on your screen is head coach Patty McNamara of the Haddon Township Hawks, trying to turn this season around. Not the greatest start at 1-5. going up against a tough Knights team.
And we are going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Man, I really like talking to you.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
What? Hit me. Why?
Because, are you gonna hit me or not?
No.
Wrong answer.
This is so stupid.
That's more like it.
I never said you could hit me.
What is that guy fighting?
What's your name? I never called. It's Haddon. Are you from Fight Club? Shh. I'm not the first one.
It's getting late. I should really go to bed.
Girl, what are you worried about? Come on, it won't hurt if you stay up another hour.
You know what? You're right. It couldn't hurt to stay up for another hour or so. What? It's already 1 a.m.? I didn't even realize it was so late. I'm telling her I'm going to bed. Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. Oh my god, help! Ugh. Mom, I'm running late. Don't forget to pick up the kids later. All right, I gotta go. Have a good day.
So with the keys to the game, it's move the ball in the zone, the limiting of the fouls, and the hard closeouts for the night if they want to secure the victory today against the Haddon Township Hawks. And we are going to take a look at the Sterling starters. We'll be right back.
Travis Schmidt, forward, Laurel Springs, New Jersey.
Zion Arnett, guard, Somerdale, New Jersey.
Julian Johnson, guard, Somerdale, New Jersey.
Joshua Bush, forward, Magnolia, New Jersey.
Brandon Allison, guard, Laurel Springs, New Jersey.
Walt Garrison, wing, Woodbury.
Isaiah Berthea, guard, Stratford.
Jace Camardo, guard, Stratford.
Isaiah Benjamin, point guard, Magnolia.
Casey Kozinski, big guard, Stratford. Marquise Holloway, forward, Magnolia. Justice Gamble, guard, Stratford, New Jersey.
Jake Spiritoso, forward, Magnolia.
Introduces the starters for the Knights for this home crowd. And guys, big game for the Knights here in the early part of the season, coming in at 3-2. Haddon Township not having the start that they were hoping for, coming in at 1-5 on the year.
And when you look at a team like Haddon Township, they don't have a single senior on the roster. They're only starting 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, and they have a lot of freshmen coming off the bench. They're a super young team. Sterling has to take advantage of all the mistakes that young teams are going to make.
Yeah, and historically, since 2005, Sterling leads the series 17-7. Sterling winning their last 3 straight. Township's last win against the Knights came back in 2021.
Yeah, and a young team like Haddon Township playing on the road, it's important for Sterling to get out to an early start and really solidify a lead early on in the game.
And you take a look at the coaches for both sides. On your right, you see Coach Behringer. And on the left, it's the head coach, Patty McNamara, for the Haddon Township Hawks. So we are ready to get underway. Tip-off about to get underway here at the Castle. Again, Sterling coming in at 3-2. Haddon Township at 1-5.
Yeah, and a big game for Sterling. They're sitting right now at second in the Colonial Liberty, so big game for them here to really stay at second. Obviously, Haddonfield's in third.
And the first game of 2024 is underway, and Township will start with possession. Pass to the outside. A feed inside, picked off by Camardo. Camardo finds Arnett. Back to Camardo, then finds Garrison. Arnett in the corner trying to feed it to Schmid, but bounces out of play. It'll remain Sterling ball. Garrison to inbound. Now here's Johnson with it, trying to feed it, but it was stolen away by Moore. Here's Sheehan driving, goes to the corner. Camardo working against Sheehan. Tries to feed inside, a nice pass. Layup is good for number 22, Caven McGovern, and the first point tonight belonged to the Haddon Township Hawks. And a takeaway right there for the Hawks. Pass to the outside. Here's a 3-ball, too strong. Offensive rebound for the Hawks. Here's a drive, layup no good. Here's a third try, that one no good. Hawks stay with it. That drive not good enough, and Garrison will get the rebound.
Nice job by Sterling there defensively to be able to take away 4 chances for the Hawks and allow no points on that possession.
Schmid in the corner, no good. Camardo gets the rebound. Dishes it out to Garrison, back to Camardo. Camardo thought about it, Garrison for 3, undershot it. Schmid trying to get the board and could not. So Sterling not really able to get the scoring going with these opportunities. Here's a feed inside. That's to Moore. Moore driving inside, guarded by Arnett, and the layup no good, rebounded by Johnson.
Great defense there by Zion Arnett. Was super aggressive to try and deny Moore the ball, and a nice job of sticking with him through that whole possession and making it a tough shot for Moore.
Another takeaway for the Hawks. Here's a drive inside, and that one spins around, no good. Rebound by Camardo. Camardo will try and slow up the pace. 5.5 to go in quarter number 1. Glad you're with us here at the Castle. First basketball game of 2024. Julian Johnson chucks up a 3. Beautiful. Julian Johnson for 3, and the Knights take the lead.
Nice shot there by Johnson to be the first one to get points on the board for the Knights, and that was a big basket.
Big takeaway there for Johnson. Finds Schmid. Schmid with the layup, no good, too strong. Rebound by Owen Lamba.
Yeah, and if Haddon Township wants to win this game, they're going to have to defend Julian Johnson from the outside. You saw it last year. He's a lethal shooter from the perimeter.
Haddon Township trying to respond. Here's Moore. Pass out. And here's a 3. Joseph Sheehan answers back. Hawks up 5-3.
Yeah, Joe Sheehan is a real threat from beyond the arc. 9 made threes on the year. That's his 10th for the Hawks.
Here's Camardo. Finds Johnson on the outside. Connects with Arnett. Arnett driving. A nice move. Shot is no good. Here's Lamba driving down the court, trying to feed it inside, goes out of play. He was looking for Axel Moore.
Take another look at it here. The three from Julian Johnson. Anytime he gets a little bit of space and he has the ball, he's taking that shot.
So Sterling back with possession. They trail it by 2. A little over 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Here's Arnett, finds Camardo. Finds Johnson. Johnson chucks up another 3. That one's good. Julian Johnson hot from beyond the arc to start off the night.
Yeah, and if he can consistently hit that shot, he's a dangerous guy for this Sterling Knights team. Nice job getting hot early for Julian Johnson.
So a 6-5 Knights lead. Here's Sheehan. Passes too high, taken away by Arnett.
Yeah, and Arnett is a real threat on the defensive end. Had 7 steals in the Knights' last game against Williamstown.
Johnson on the outside, could not get it to Arnett, taken away by Lamba. Lamba finds Iman Sheehan inside. Fans were looking for a travel, did not get it. Here's a pass to the outside. Sheehan, wide open 3, no good, in and out. Rebound by Garrison.
And if Haddon Township wants to stay in this game, which right now they're doing a pretty good job of, they're going to have to knock down those open looks they get when the Sterling defense folds in on itself.
No good mid-range from Schmid, so the Hawks will get it back. Trail at 6-5 in the opening quarter. A little less than 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Here's Lamba with it. Lamba drives inside, nice move, smacked away, and a foul. It'll be a travel for Lamba.
We take another look at the 3 from Johnson. Just gave him a little bit of space, and he took advantage of it.
And it seems like the Haddon Township defense is a little slow to rotate over, and Julian Johnson, with his catch and shoot abilities, is making them pay right now. All 6 points for the Knights.
Here's Johnson on the outside. Feeds to Arnett. Back to Camardo. Finds Garrison. And the shot is good and one. Count the basket, and we're going to send Garrison to the line.
Yeah, and you're going to see Walt Garrison's first points of the game here. And for a guy that's averaging 18 a game right now, you do not want to get him going if you're Haddon Township.
You see Walter Garrison, 18 points per game, 73% from the free throw line. And he makes it. So a 9-5 Sterling lead. Less than 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. Sterling leads by 4. Here's a feed to Sheehan. That pass swatted away by Garrison, and it looks like he stepped out of bounds. Lucky break there for Haddon Township. See Coach Behringer leading a resilient group. He's had a very successful tenure as the boys basketball head coach. It's a feed to Axel Moore. Goes to the outside. Sheehan with a nice find. Over to Black. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter, and that layup is good for Axel Moore. Makes it a 2-point Knights lead.
And right now, the Haddon Township Hawks are doing a nice job on the inside, really attacking the paint and getting buckets into the low post.
Here's a shot, and that one good for Joshua Borsch, the sophomore.
Yeah, Borsch is sophomore, but he's already 6'4", and he's going to be a major threat down on the low post for this Sterling Knights team all season long.
Here's McGovern working against a few defenders. Dishes it out toward the corner, goes out of play. It'll remain Haddon Township ball.
Yeah, and Jake, you were talking about Josh Borsch only being a sophomore, and I want to look at on Haddon Township's side of the ball, Axel Moore, who's also only a sophomore, who's going to be a huge part of their offense, averaging 13.4 a game right now.
11-7 Knights lead if you're just joining us. I'm Brian McLaren, joined by Jake Clark, Connor Strauss. Here's Peter Black with it. Connects with Sheehan. From one Sheehan to the other. Now here's Black with it. Black trying to drive inside, trying to find an open space. Shot is no good. Swatted away, and it's Arnett who gets the rebound. Here's a drive inside. Shot is good. Azir Bethia. Take a look at it one more time.
Looks like Bethia, nice job going right towards the contact, and McGovern can't believe it, but looking at that replay, I don't know about you, Strauss, but I think his feet were moving a little bit. Going to send Bethia to the line for an and one opportunity.
Yeah, his feet were definitely moving, but a good job from McGovern to try and draw the foul there.
Shot no good. And Coach McNamara was still pleading his case, even when Bethea was taking his free throw shot. He was not happy about it.
Yeah, and in real time, I think he had a reason to defend his case, but when you saw the replay, his feet were moving, so the correct call by the refs.
6-point Knights lead. Here's Black from beyond the arc, too strong. Rebound by Borsch. Johnson. Camardo in the corner, no good. It's a rebound by Black. Fishes it out some more. Here's a three ball, that one no good, a bit too strong. Borsch gets the rebound, finds Johnson. 10 seconds to go. Here's Arnett in the corner, finds Johnson. Johnson for three! Yes, sir, Julian Johnson to end the quarter.
What a first quarter for Julian Johnson as we're going to take a break.
16-7, Knights on top. Julian Johnson, he is on fire. Second quarter action coming up right after this. Everybody, welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. The Knights with a 16-7 lead as second quarter action is about to get underway. Beautiful shot of the castle here at night. And the big story for the Knights in that first quarter, Julian Johnson. He has been otherworldly to start it off.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. 9 points in that first quarter, and right now has been the difference on the scoreboard between the Knights and the Hawks.
Sterling will start with possession here in the second quarter. Julian Johnson for three, just off the mark.
And I like what Coach Behringer was trying to do there. Feed the hot hand and keep going to that guy while he's the one that's making all the shots for you.
Nice move there by Sheehan. Off his back foot, no good. Sterling will get the rebound. Now here's Arnett. Finds Camardo. Out to Schmid. Back to Camardo. Trying to divvy up a play here. Here's Arnett. Arnett chucks up a three. That one no good. And Township will get the rebound. Iman Sheehan with it. Finds Black. Black on the edge. Finds McGovern. Trying to feed it inside. It gets away. And it's Marquise Holloway. Here's Camardo. Arnett driving inside. Mid-range shot is good. 2 points for Zion Arnett, makes an 11-point game. So here is Black with it. Working against two defenders. Now it's Sheehan. Dishes it out to the other Sheehan. Joseph Sheehan, no good. Here's McGovern from 3, no good. Rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, and Sterling's offense has looked very clean to start this game, but Haddon Township has had a lot of open looks on their offensive side of the ball. They just haven't gotten the shots to fall to this point.
Here's Arnett. Arnett from 3. It is good. A Zion Arnett starting off the second quarter nicely.
And the Knights right now are just hot from beyond the arc with Johnson and Arnett connecting on threes between the first and the second quarter. Look for them to keep shooting from the 3.
So we'll take a look at the 3 from Arnett.
And it's just quick ball movement. A nice job by Johnson, sensing that pressure is going to come over, and the defense from Haddon Township doesn't rotate over quick enough out to a Zion Arnett, gives him too much space, and a nice job of sensing that and canning the 3.
So here is McGovern to shoot from the line. First shot is good. Borsch and Garrison coming back in for the Knights is McGovern, who's averaging 5 points a game, 60% from the free throw line. He'll take his second shot. And McGovern 2 for 2 from the line. So now a 21-9 Sterling lead. Camardo finds Arnett. Finds Garrison inside. Nice spin move. Drives toward the basket. It's good. Walter Garrison. And a timeout called by Coach McNamara.
And Walter Garrison is such a special talent offensively. Already with 2 double-doubles this year on the season. Averages 18 points a game. You know he's going to get his buckets. And a nice job of just creating a basket there by Walter Garrison.
Yeah, and a much-needed timeout for the Hawks. They started off the game playing pretty well, pretty lockdown defense overall besides the shots from Julian Johnson. But then Sterling was able to find their groove a little bit, and now they've kind of broken away with a 14-point advantage.
And that's a great play there by Walter Garrison. Again, as we take another look at it, spins towards the defender. And
yeah, you take a look here. Mr. Berenger, every game always has Skittles. Today we've got Nerd Clusters, so changing it up a little bit.
Doesn't seem to be affecting the scoreboard too much. Is Sterling out with a commanding lead.
Maybe that's the new good luck charm.
So here is Black. Black driving inside. Layup there, too strong. Rebound by Garrison. Garrison driving. Pass was tipped, but finds the hands of Borsch. Garrison driving inside. Garrison's shot is good. 25-9 Knights.
And Garrison just aggressively attacks the rim and is either looking to get fouled or make that shot close inside. And he's a tough guard when he gets close to the cup.
Here's Joseph Sheehan on the outside. Gets it out to Lamba, who checks back in. Iman Sheehan with it. Out to Moore. Moore driving, gets slipped up, a foul called. Take a look here at the last basket.
And a nice job by Garrison. Fights through a double team. Puts the ball on the glass and knocks it in. Nice job by Walter Garrison.
Yeah, and that's his second basket we've seen tonight where he's fought through a double team.
Trying to feed inside, another foul. Look to be against Travis Schmid. So Iman Sheehan to inbound it once again for the Hawks. Here's Black on the outside. Nice find to Sheehan in the corner. Ball's on the ground. Township able to stay with it for now. Here's a drive toward the basket by Lamba, no good. Ball being juggled around. But Garrison able to get the rebound nonetheless.
And in that first quarter, Haddon Township had a lot of success attacking the rim. However, in this second quarter, they really haven't had much going for them.
Travel there for Bethea, the sophomore.
And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I believe the only 2 points for Haddon Township this quarter have come from McGovern at the line.
Yeah, that's correct, Jake. That pass tipped, and that's Bethea who takes it away. He drives toward the basket, but the shot will not count. It's going to be an offensive foul against Bethea.
Yeah, nice job there by Peter Black, taking the charge and taking away that basket from Bethea.
Yeah, and as you were saying, Jake, Haddon Township hasn't had much offense at all this game, and they've been a defense-first team to start this season out, but they really need to pick it up on the offense, especially against a good Sterling offense like this.
Well, especially when Julian Johnson and Zion Arnett are hitting from the outside, they got to do something to try and will themselves back into this game.
Yeah, definitely a versatile Sterling offense, too. Anyone can get going at any time.
Here's Borst from beyond the arc. Add him to the list. Joshua Borst from 3, timeout called. It's a 28-9 Sterling lead.
Right now, hitting the 3 ball is infectious for the Knights. Having multiple players from beyond the arc hitting from 3 is super, super difficult for Haddon Township to make any stops. And right now, it just seems as though anybody who touches the ball from outside is going to knock it down.
Yeah, and it's tough to really get a rally going when Sterling is so strong on their offense right now. They're hitting from everywhere. And even if Haddon Township starts to go on a run, Sterling solidified themselves with a 19-point lead. And if you're Sterling, you want to keep that into halftime.
And you can follow us on Twitter at SterlingTV19. We'll have all of the great content going out on Twitter between Castle Connections, things that's going on with the TV program, and much, much more. If you want to catch it, check it out on Twitter at SterlingTV19.
And there is Joshua Borsch, who hit that 3 just before the timeout was taken. I believe that's his second basket of the night. Hope everyone at home had a great holiday break, a very Merry Christmas, and a very Happy New Year.
How was your holiday break, Brian?
It was great. So here is Iman Sheehan, who dishes it to Moore. Moore, pass back out to Sheehan. Wamba on the outside. Sheehan finds Black. Black trying to get something going.
And right now what you're seeing from Haddon Township is just them struggling because they're a young team. Right now they only have 3 juniors on the team, a lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen. Sterling starts 4 juniors and a senior, whereas Haddon Township starts 3 juniors and 2 sophomores. So right now you're seeing just a team that's more mature, as in experience, that Coach Justin Behringer is putting out there on the floor against a team that doesn't have a ton of experience at the varsity level that Haddon Township and Patty McNamara have out there on the floor.
Yeah, and Haddon Township has had a lot of miscommunications this game, and it's shown so far.
A shot no good there from Axel Moore. Coming in at a 60% free throw shooter, he is averaging 13 points per game. For 2 for Axel Moore. So the Knights get it back. Here's Johnson. Finds Camardo. Now here's Walt Garrison. Julian Johnson here for 3. Beautiful. Actually, it's 2.
Still a tremendous shot from Johnson. He gets that ball on the move, goes up and over the defender, and puts that one in for the long 2. He's on fire tonight.
Back foot shot, no good. Township able to stay with it for now. That pass stolen away. It will stay in play. It goes off the referee. And a foul called. at the end. We'll take a look at our last basket, probably the longest two you can possibly take if you're Julian Johnson.
Yeah, foot was inside the line there, but a nice job of going up and over, and really impressive that he gets that ball while in motion, able to stop his body to go up and shoot it and put it in.
Yeah,
very impressive play for Julian Johnson.
Yeah, another great basket from Julian Johnson, and a Haddon Township team that only has been allowing 52 points a game, already allowed 30 with 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, and if their offense isn't really going to get going, I mean, they only had their points scored in this second quarter have only come from the free throw line. So if they're not going to get anything going offensively, you're going to see just it's going to be a big problem for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Already looking at a 20-point deficit.
Make it 19.
But still a lot of work to be done for the Haddon Township Hawks, and there's still plenty of time. In that game against Williamstown, at the end of the first quarter, Sterling led 23-9, and Williamstown made it a competitive game throughout the second half. So Haddon Township definitely does have time to go on a run. It's just, can they get those offensive pieces moving in the right direction?
Julian Johnson, another long two. That one no good. Rebound by Moore. Here's Sheehan, who drives in. That one bounces around. Rebound by Arnett. So now here's Johnson with it as he slows up the pace. It's Camardo on the outside, finds Garrison. Garrison driving inside. Working against two defenders, just chucks it up. And the rebound there for Moore. So now here's Peter Black. Black finds Sheehan. Sheehan just trying to get something going. Step back, long range two, it's good.
Yeah, and if you're Sterling, you kind of want to start slowing down the pace here. It seems like Haddon Township is starting to build up some momentum. And if you just slow down the pace right now, you're still taking in a 17-point lead at the half.
So a foul right there. Here's the last bucket made by Iman Sheehan.
Yeah, nice step back jumper there from Sheehan, and that's a good basket to try and get things going for the Hawks. And a bit of an unnecessary foul there from Walter Garrison. A little too aggressive on the screen, and now Haddon Township could get a little momentum within this last minute.
So 1:04 to go here in the first half. Here's a feed to Iman Sheehan, who made the last bucket for Haddon Township. Camardo working against him. Able to find Black. Lamba in the corner. Gets it inside. That one blocked by Garrison. Garrison unable to take it away. It stays with Township. Here's a drive toward the basket, and it is good. Nice move there for Axel Moore.
Yeah, fancy footwork from Moore. Got rejected by Walter Garrison, but a nice job to just stay with it, not be afraid to be great, and end up converting on the other end for the Hawks.
So that was McGovern who slapped it away, but it went out of play.
Yeah, and what I've noticed on Haddon Township's run here is that they're pressing Sterling a lot more. They're not playing off ball like they did to start the game. They're pressing Sterling a lot more.
Lamba connects with McGovern. Shot no good. Garrison able to take it away. Now here's Garrison driving toward the basket. Nice footwork. The shot no good, and the whistle blown. Take a look at it.
Nice job by Garrison to just really accelerate downhill. Got some momentum behind him and really attacks the cup ferociously, guys. Just does a nice job of putting his head down, going to the rim. Either knows he's going to get fouled or get a basket.
Shot there no good. Garrison just not afraid to be great out there on the court. He's been exceptional for the Knights within these first 6 games. Second try from Garrison. It is good this time. So 1 for 2 from the line that time. Here is Moore. 15 seconds remain. Moore with a drive. Nice feed to McGovern. That one slapped away by Garrison. He denied that one. McGovern with a second try. That time it falls through. 1 second. And that one's stolen away. No shot, and that's going to end this first half. A 31-17 Knights lead. Second half action coming up right after this.
your IDs on.
Brady, headphones. Gotta come out.
Nah.
Come on, man.
Yo, Brayden, you know you're not supposed to have your jacket on, man. Come on, take it off. Put it in your locker.
Nah, I'm okay.
Stop. You have your jacket on, AirPods in, and no ID. Go to internal. You too, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, you should really take your hood down. I heard they're sending people to internal for an entire semester. Dude, that's just a rumor. I'm taking my hood down. That's stupid.
Hey, you know the rules. No hood. And where's your ID? Get to class.
How many times I have to tell you? Get the hoodie off. That's it. I've had it with this hoodie business. Down to the vice principal's office now.
I guess one time isn't gonna kill me.
It's totally safe. We do this all the time.
There's no way these drugs are laced, right?
Trust me, you're gonna be fine.
I just need to forget everything.
It'll be fun.
A lethal dose of fentanyl is just 4 grains of sand and can hide in any drug. So no matter what you and your friends think, what you can't see will kill you. Don't die to get high. Fentanyl is fatal. Get the whole truth at CamdenCounty.com/fentanyl.
I need to use the potty.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, you can.
I wasn't even gone for that long.
Where were you? You were supposed to meet me at my locker.
I had to get my books.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
I could really use a bev right now.
Brayden, how many times I tell you not to bring drinks in the classroom, just water? Ray, how many times did I tell you not to bring drinks in the classroom?
Look at this door. You can't open the lock. Look at the shoes he's wearing. Go up to him and call him dumb and useless. Bet, I will. Yeah, you better. Hey man, do you need help opening your locker?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
No problem. Nice shoes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can't believe my computer's dead. Yo, does anyone have the charger?
No!
Welcome back to Sterling Channel 19, where the Sterling Silver Knights lead the Haddon Township Hawks 31-17. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Connor Strauss and Brian McClernand. Your leading scorers at halftime. Julian Johnson was on fire in that first half with 11 points. Walter Garrison with 8, Joshua Borsch with 5, and on the other side, McGovern with 6, Eamon Sheehan with 5, and Axel Moore with 4 for the Haddon Township Hawks. We're going to take a look at Julian Johnson and what he was able to do from beyond the arc in this first half.
Julian Johnson absolutely on fire to start the night. Had 9 points in the opening quarter, all from beyond the arc. He was terrific. Long threes, long twos. He could do it all for the Knights in that first half, especially in that first quarter. A couple immaculate shots for Julian Johnson.
There he is, Julian Johnson, leading all scorers with 11.
Yeah, he has been absolutely exceptional tonight for the Knights. See Coach Behringer munching on that candy.
And they're not the normal Skittles. They are the nerd clusters, and right now it doesn't seem to have cost the Knights any bad luck.
You guys ever have those nerd clusters?
Nope.
I don't think I have.
They're amazing. You guys got to try them. Phenomenal.
Well, I will put that on my to-do list.
Strauss, what
if
are your top 3 candies?
Oh, I wonder why you're asking me about my top 3 candies, Brian.
I'm curious.
All right.
So how's it going, everybody? I'm Jake Clark, joined by Connor Strauss and Brian McClernand.
I'm going to give you guys my top 3 candies.
Here we go. Let's hear it.
All right. Snickers, the Watermelon Sour Patch Kids, and Nerd Clusters.
Okay. That sounds pretty typical.
What's yours, Shake?
Mike and Ike's, but it's got to be like the Mega Mix, normal Skittles, and I guess M&M's, just the regular M&M's.
I don't like M&M's because they slide off my teeth, and it gives me a weird feeling.
That is a shame. Anyway, my number 1 candy is Airhead Extreme Bites. Those things smack. I have a giant bag of them in my house. I'm kind of addicted. It's a big problem. My number 2 is normal M&M's, and number 3, Hershey bars. I love me some Hershey bars. I used to have chocolate bars with M&M's in the M&M chocolate bar. Those things were amazing, but unfortunately they don't sell them anymore.
That's a Pokemon.
That is a Pokemon.
That is indeed a Pokemon.
I don't even know what Pokemon that is.
I think that's Psyduck. I could be wrong. I was a big Pokemon fan in middle school, so I got y'all.
Of course you were.
While Strauss checks that out.
I got it, Kay. I got it, guys. It's a Psyduck.
You're a nerd.
Aw.
We're going to get back to basketball here as Owen Lamba gets the ball for the Haddon Township Hawks. He's picked up by Julian Johnson. Again, if you're just joining us, Sterling leads this one 31-17 as we begin this second half. Shot is up from Moore and up and good. So a good start there for the Haddon Township Hawks.
You're right, Jake. Great start for the Hawks if they want to get back into this one. Still plenty of time, and they're only trailing by 12.
Here's Camardo, who does a great job of running the point for the Knights. Schmid in the corner looking for Garrison. He's got him. Garrison from beyond the arc hits back iron, rebounded by Eamon Sheehan.
Yeah, Sterling trying to continue their hot streak from beyond the arc. They've had multiple guys hit from 3 tonight and trying to continue that in the second half.
Was tripped up and now taken away by Travis Schmid, who fires a cross-court pass to Garrison, just out of reach of Walter Garrison. As we take another look here on the replay of the shot from Axel Moore.
Yeah, nice mid-range shot there from Moore. Had 4 points in that first half. Now make it 6 for him on the night.
So here is Moore, fires a pass to McGovern. That was swatted away by Zion Arnett, now stays in play. McGovern dishes a pass out to the corner. Shot is up from Lamba, no good. Ball is still rolling around now, picked up by Camardo.
Yeah, and Sterling on a little bit of a cold streak right now. This is when you're going to want to look for your three-point shooters, get a deep three, get the fans back into this game because they're losing momentum right now.
Johnson inside, he's fouled.
One of the few times Johnson has tried to take a shot that isn't a three-pointer and unsuccessful, but he'll take him from the free throw line instead.
Johnson this game now has 12. Last game had 13 against Williamstown, as you see on the screen. Mr. K is nice enough to round it up, 8.6 to 9. Mr. K doesn't do decimals, it seems. Second free throw is off the mark, rebound by McGovern.
And now here's the time where Township's going to look to go on a little bit of a run. Got to take advantage of the cold streak that the Knights are on right now.
So here is Sheehan looking for some help, finds his cousin, Joe Sheehan. Nice pass inside to Moore, and shot is good for Axel Moore.
Axel Moore starting off the third quarter right. Just got to hope that that spreads to the rest of the team, as they do still trail it here by 11.
Camardo at a very slow pace, now looking around, finds Schmid at the top of the key. Johnson outside, he's picked up by Lamba. Nice move by Johnson, steps it back, shot is just off the mark. Rebound by Moore, now gets it to Eamon Sheehan. Sheehan finds McGovern, bobbing around, stolen by Julian Johnson. Johnson looking, he finds Arnett. Arnett with a layup on the other end.
Great job right there by Zion Arnett. Had a decent first half, trying to continue that here in this second half.
So Moore outside, puts him on the floor, but he'll be called for a travel. Take a look at the last basket for Zion Arnett, who is one of the better scorers on this Knights team, averages 10.8 points a game. In the last game against Williamstown, had 13. And in the opener against West Deptford at West Deptford, had 16. Just trailed Walter Garrison to be the leading scorer for the Knights, who had 17 on that night.
There's a great pass there by Julian Johnson that started off, which finished with that points there for Arnett.
Schmid from the corner, too strong. And it will go out of play, last touched by Jason Camardo.
Yeah, and Schmid, the ball hasn't really fallen his way so far, but he's done a good job on defense. so far in this game. Even though he hasn't had it offensively, he's been great on defense.
Camardo, a three-sport athlete, plays soccer, obviously basketball and baseball here at Sterling High School. And along with Connor Strauss, will be inducted into National Honor Society next week. So congratulations to both Connor Strauss and Jason Camardo on such a terrific accomplishment.
Thank you, Jake.
So here's Joseph Sheehan. In the corner is Moore. Moore fires up a three, and that one is good for Axel Moore, who is trying to will the Hawks back into this game, now just a 10-point contest.
He is lighting it up here in this third quarter. I believe that's 7 points for him in this third quarter. He has been terrific so far.
Johnson's pull-up jumper is no good, rebounded by Moore. So here is Black, drives inside, floater up and over. Garrison is good for Peter Black.
Yeah, and Haddon Township just keeps clawing at the Sterling lead that was once 19 points. It's now 8. So Sterling's really got to pick it up at the end of this third quarter here.
Yeah, now just a single-digit lead for the Knights. Really got to pick it up on this possession.
Arnett drives inside. Tough shot, won't go. Batted around. And somehow Arnett ends back up with it. Here's Schmidt outside. Quick pass to Garrison. Garrison drives inside and is fouled. Another example of Walter Garrison fighting through contact to draw a foul. Joseph Sheehan picks up his first foul of tonight's matchup.
Garrison showing a lot of aggression, showing a lot of fight inside the paint tonight. He has been truly exceptional for the Knights to start the year, averaging 18 points per game.
First free throw is good, and there is head coach Justin Behringer, who has done a great job of having success with this Sterling boys basketball team in his years that at least we've been here. Second free throw is good. And Garrison is now subbed out for Marquise Holloway. Garrison just going to take a quick breather.
Definitely deserves it. He has been very strong for the Knights within these first 6 games. Big reason why they've been so successful to start it off.
Pass taken right back by Eamon Sheehan. Sheehan puts it on the floor. McGovern is fouled. Shot doesn't go, so he'll have a chance at the line for 2. Arnett's first foul, as you see there, a lot of contact on Kevon McGovern. So McGovern's first free throw is off the mark. Junior averages 5 points a game. Last game against the Audubon Green Wave put up 9. Is one of the focal points of this Haddon Township offense down on the low block. Second free throw also off the mark. And a team trying to come back into this game is going to wish that they had those 2 gimmies back right there, but nevertheless, it's still a 10-point game with just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, big break there for the Knights. Haven't really done so well points-wise.
Camardo's 3, just a bit too strong. Rebound by McGovern.
Just haven't really done well scoring-wise here in this third quarter, so that was a big break right there as those 2 free throws were unsuccessful.
Here's Sheehan, finds Moore down on the low block. Back out to Black, who fires up a 3. Shot goes off the backboard and no good. Here's Arnett looking to push the pace. Finds Johnson. He's picked up by Sheehan. Nice cut by Camardo. Looking around for some help. Now it's taken away. Ends up in the hands of McGovern. Drives inside. Crafty footwork and the finish for Kevin McGovern.
Yeah, and a big thing for the Hawks in that first half was their takeaways. They started off that first quarter getting a few, and that's what helped them stay in this game before the Knights got out to a bigger lead. But now Only an 8-point contest. Got to start getting those takeaways.
Holloway's shot just short. Shot is good, and the foul for Joshua Borsch. Taking a little look at this. What a night he's having tonight, guys.
Yeah, Josh Borsch now with 7 points on the night, his third basket. That's big right there for the Knights. And now he's heading to the line.
Yeah, great putback there from Borsch. They also had Julian Johnson open for the 3 there. He was waiting for it.
Borsch's free throw rolls in. We've got a whistle and a timeout for the Sterling Silver Knights.
You can find us on Facebook at Sterling Channel 19. Have live updates of all games, castle connections, and other things going on around the school. Take a look more at what goes on around the castle on Sterling Channel 19's Facebook.
Good crowd tonight, guys.
Yeah, the Superfans definitely showed out.
First game of the new year. And guys, it's our graduation year.
Yeah, that's still weird to think about, the fact that it's 2024. It's been put on the back of our shirts for the past, what, 4 years? And now that year has finally come.
About 5.5 months, it's going to be it.
It's crazy.
Again, we take a look at the Superfans that are on hand here today. And again, if you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark, joined by Connor Strauss and Brian McClernand here for Sterling High School basketball. It's a 10-point contest as the Knights, or excuse me, you know, it is a 10-point contest. It is a 38-28 game, and we saw there's the Pokemon again. And Mrs. Strauss was on the camera. Is that Pokemon for you, Connor? No, it's not.
I wish it was.
He wishes it was for him. As we get back to the action on the hardwood, here's Sheehan.
Big Pokemon guy here.
Finds the other Sheehan. Now Moore. Moore is trapped, looking around for help. Finds Eamon Sheehan. Good ball movement here for the Hawks. As McGovern is trapped, finds Black. Black looking swatted away by Holloway. And it will be Sterling basketball.
Yeah, and on that possession, you saw Sterling run a trap defense, but a good job from Haddon Township to really get the ball moving. Just a block there, and it's Sterling ball again. But good job from Haddon Township to start beating the trap defense.
It's been the ball movement and the takeaways for Haddon Township here tonight. One of the reasons why they are still in this one, still with 1:22 to go in the third.
Owen Lamba, the junior guard, checks in for Joseph Sheehan for the Haddon Township Hawks. Here is Gamble, who checked into the game for the Knights, finds Holloway. Now a quick pass to Johnson. Johnson working against Sheehan. Had the hot hand in that first quarter, looking to try and get it back. Here's Borsch. Borsch with a wayward pass and an ill-advised turnover there for the Knights.
Yeah, turnover that you cannot be having right there for the Knights. So less than a minute to go in the third, and one bucket makes this a single-digit Sterling lead.
So here is Moore. We've got a foul called on the floor. And when we think about the amount of free throws and missed gimme layups that Haddon Township has missed on, this could easily be a much closer than a 10-point game.
Yeah, this could be really a one-bucket game if you really think about it.
I believe McGovern himself has missed 4 free throws, so those are 4 points that you're looking at that are taken away from the Hawks. As a spinning a Zion Arnett shot is no good. Rebound and a foul.
Yeah, if you get those 4 free throws back and you get one of those gimme layups back, you're looking at a 4-point game, a much more competitive game going into the fourth quarter. But instead, now you're looking at a 10-point game.
And a chance to extend the lead is a Zion Arnett. First free throw is good, shoots 71% on the year. Has been a nice second scoring option behind Walter Garrison for this Knights team in his junior season. Second free throw is good. Extends the lead to 12.
2 big free throw shots there for the Knights, extending their lead to a dozen. And going into the fourth quarter, that's definitely something they need, especially with the Hawks showing their resilience here in the third quarter, not getting out of it.
So here is Moore, who had the hot hand for the Hawks in this third quarter. That shot no good. Rebound, Marquise Holloway. He finds Johnson, almost taken away by Black. And a nice job by Eamon Sheehan, as that pass was intended for Justice Gamble, but was poked away.
Sterling, within these last 12 seconds or so, they have to assure that Township does not get another bucket here if they want to go into the fourth quarter with the most momentum possible.
So Arnett in the corner finds Johnson. Johnson struggled with that one. Now just 5 seconds remain for Sheehan, and the Hawks finds Moore. Moore puts up a shot at the buzzer. It's good. And so Axel Moore beats the buzzer for the Hawks, making it a 10-point game. We're going to take another look at this right before we cut to break.
Yeah, a shot that the Knights did not lead, but still leading it by 10 is definitely a good sign.
And we're going to be right back after a couple quick messages. Welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Fourth quarter action about to begin as the Knights lead the Hawks 41-30. I'm Jay Clark, joined by Brian McClernand and Connor Strauss as we take a look at the superfans on hand here for tonight's contest. And our next TV game will be girls basketball as the Bulldogs roll into town to take on the Lady Knights. You can see that there. It'll be Friday, January 3rd at 5:30. Again, Haddonfield versus Sterling. The big rivalry game, we'll have it here on Channel 19, youtube.com/SterlingTV19.
Take a look again at the crowd on hand, and that could be a very tough game for the Lady Knights, unfortunately, with the start that they really haven't been looking for.
Bit of a miscommunication, and it looks like foul was on Jason Camardo. Only his first tonight, but not an ideal start of the fourth quarter for the Knights. Just 1 second in, already turning it back over. So here is Sheehan working against Johnson, loses it, picks it up and heaves a cross-court pass and a timeout. Smart move there by head coach Patty McNamara, sensing his Hawks were in trouble and called a timeout.
You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at Sterling TV 19. Find all of our live streams and sporting events here on our YouTube channel, as well as all of our commercials, Castle connections, and much, much more. Again, you can find all that when you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Sterling TV 19.
And Connor, there's your side duck.
Big Pokemon guy here.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You just said you're a big Pokemon guy.
I know, but I feel like anything else I say, I'm going to get made fun of for.
This is a safe space.
Are the lights too bright for you, bud?
The lights were too bright. I actually don't even remember. Sorry, guys.
Doesn't seem like Strauss is catching them all.
Good reference there. But now we're going to get back to basketball as Peter Black with a nice run at the rim scores 2 there for the Hawks.
And right now a 3-bucket game just like that. I mean, you thought Sterling would run away with this one if you're watching this one in the second quarter, but now here in the fourth, not quite so sure. Sterling definitely going to have to bounce back after a tough third quarter.
They struggled to put Williamstown away, who's a winless team, but Sterling was able to come out on top. The break is the three from Julian Johnson off the mark.
Yeah,
they'll stay with Sterling.
Spoke about catching them all. Julian Johnson has caught all the looks from outside the perimeter tonight.
Yes, been a very catch-and-shoot guy from beyond the arc. Sterling's going to have to inbound this one. It will be Julian Johnson. So here's Arnett. Finds Camardo. Camardo going to be the floor general here for the Knights. Finds Garrison. And was poked away. McGovern hits the deck. Arnett in the corner. Now drives inside. Nice hop step into the lane. Shot is no good. Ends up in the hands of Peter Black. Puts it on the floor for McGovern. He's going to slow it up. Pump fakes. Drives inside. And the bucket is good for McGovern.
And if you're on that Sterling bench, you're probably sweating right now. A 7-point Knights lead after having a 19-point lead earlier in this game. Definitely tough to see. Hopefully Sterling can finish it out.
Yeah.
Struggled to put them away early, and now going to have to fight a tough battle in this fourth quarter. Nothing doing from Arnett outside.
Yeah, and this is what you see a lot about those young teams. They ride a lot off of momentum, so when they're playing well, they're playing well. It's all about momentum for these younger teams like Haddon Township, and that's being displayed right now.
Just saw the replay of a nice pump fake and score from Kevin McGovern. Currently have a timeout on the floor. Looks like Joseph Sheehan was a little shaken up, so he'll be taken off of the court. So now the 5 for Haddon Township is Lamba, Peter Black, Axel Moore. McGovern is still out there along with Eamon Sheehan. So Eamon will not be playing alongside his cousin Joseph, who is currently being tended to by athletic trainer Sean Klink. Garrison's first free throw is off the mark. And that's going to be a tough one to miss, really trying to put away the Hawks here in this fourth quarter. Second one bounces around and is also off the mark. So a bit of a dry spell for Garrison at the line that time around. Here is Peter Black, drives inside, swatted away by Walter Garrison. Fires a cross-court pass to Zion Arnett. Zion Arnett finishes through the contact. Big basket there for Arnett and the Knights.
Jake, it's all about finishing over here. I mean, just a great job by Walter Garrison to swat that one away. He has been a fiend on defense, and a great job to finish it off for the Knights. Now a 9-point game.
McGovern spins in a lane and is fouled. Take a look at it.
Nice job by Garrison to swat it away, heaves it across the court to Arnett, and Arnett finishes with the layup.
McGovern to this point has already missed 4 free throws. See the number there, 60%. Right now it would be huge for McGovern. Can't knock down the first one, gets front iron.
I mean, with all the missed free throws tonight, I mean, you could be looking at potentially a tie game or a 1 or 2 point game here. I mean, it's been that close.
Nice job by McGovern to battle through adversity and knock that second one down from the line. As we still got a competitive ball game here on our hands. The Knights lead this one 43-35 over the Hawks. So here is Schmid in the corner, backing down Sheehan, and is fouled by Eamon Sheehan. Nice catch by Travis Schmid over in the corner. Was fouled by Eamon Sheehan. His cousin Joseph Sheehan still being tended to by athletic trainer Sean Klink. And there is Travis Schmid Takes a hard fall, no foul. Well defended there by the Hawks. Here's McGovern out to the corner. Black thought about a three. Nice job by Schmid to hustle up and defend him on the outside. Here is Sheehan from three. Can't get that one to drop. And Johnson looking around for help, tries to bounce it off. And does, is successful. Bounces it off the two Haddon Township defenders. High IQ play there from Julian Johnson.
Yeah, smart play there by Julian Johnson to maintain possession.
So Camardo now to inbound with 5 minutes exactly on the clock. And we've got a timeout from head coach Justin Behringer.
30-second timeout.
And you can find us on Instagram at SterlingTV19 to see what Mr. K and all of us are up to here with the Sterling Tech Group. Find a lot of old, embarrassing pictures of the four of us. And you can check out that and much, much more on Sterling Channel 19's Instagram at SterlingTV19.
See a lot of pictures of us. You can see some pictures of former Channel 19 announcer Johnny Wiggles on there.
Shout out Johnny Wiggles.
Take a look at some more of the crowd on hand here tonight for what's been a pretty good game for both sides. And now whistles blow and action is resumed as now Johnson off the inbound from Arnett. Johnson looking to work off the screen. Nice job rolling to the rim. Off the screen was Garrison. Shot was no good. It bobbled around in the hands of Lamba. Lamba drives inside, no good. Rebound Arnett. And last touch by McGovern.
Right into the camera.
Gonna take another look at it, and yep, right over and into the camera. So here is Johnson running the point for the Knights. Finds Arnett, pass inside to Garrison. Too much contact there from McGovern, and he's called for a foul.
Take a look right here. A nice feed inside to Garrison, but the foul going against McGovern. Now two big free throw shots for Walter Garrison.
First one, no good. Hoping to cash in on the second one here is Walter Garrison. Might have put the little announcer's jinx on him, so I apologize to Walt for that second miss. Here it is Black, spinning, driving inside, and is fouled hard.
Yeah, pretty clear foul there. He's going to go to the line, and if Haddon Township makes both these free throws, then you're looking at a two-possession game.
Yeah, Sterling's starting to get a little flustered out there on the court.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and you can definitely feel the frustration building up for Sterling more that you got into this game, but it's important that they stay playing their game.
We've got a whistle, and it looks like Peter Black's foot might have stepped over the line there, so shot is null and void.
That's
Arnett outside.
And that was very big right there, making it now a three-possession game.
Here's Johnson off the quick ball movement. Shot is up and in for Julian Johnson. Lamba is doubled by Arnett and Schmid. Here's Moore out to the corner for McGovern. McGovern spins. Nice job by spinning into the lane for Kevon McGovern.
Yeah, McGovern able to answer back after the big bucket right there by Julian Johnson.
got whistles, and the foul is on the floor. So McGovern called for the foul. We're going to take a look at the spinning basket there by McGovern.
Yeah, it was both Johnson and McGovern showing some athleticism out here on the court. Nice job by both players.
Got whistles. And Schmid looks to be a little shaken up. Fell hard there. Took another look at it.
Yeah, Schmid's had a tough night overall. Averaging 7 points per game. Big free throws here for Schmid.
First one, he sinks it. And you take a look at the screen there, 88% free throw shooter. Perfect at the line this trip as we get a substitution. Joe Sheehan now back into the game, checks in for Owen Lamba.
Yeah, and Schmid with 2 big free throws there to give Sterling a little bit of cushion. Now they still have to keep their foot on the gas, but they can defend a little bit more. It's a 9-point game, but Sterling definitely needs to keep their foot on the gas these last 3 minutes.
Yeah, very big right there from your second best free throw shooter statistically. Makes it a 9-point game.
Hard fall there for Moore, and now Travis Schmid lays this one up and in.
Yeah, Trav struggled with his offense a little bit to start out the game, but it looks like he's starting to pick it up. That's what I've seen from the games that we've covered for this boys team this year. I've noticed that it's almost a different player every quarter.
Got whistles and a foul. We're going to take another look at the layup there by Travis Schmid.
I'm sure that lifts a big weight off of Schmid's shoulders right there. Mostly struggling in this one, but getting 4 points here in this fourth quarter, 4 very big ones.
So here is Joe Sheehan, finds Eamon Sheehan. Now back out to Joe Sheehan. He fires up a 3 off the mark. Here is Schmid with the rebound, finds Johnson. Nice pass there, who lays that one up and in. Good assist from Travis Schmid. Usually when we talk about threading the needle, it's a football term, but Travis Schmid doing a nice job putting that one on the hardwood and finding Julian Johnson.
Big points right there for Julian Johnson.
McGovern has that shot bounce around the rim and drop, and now we've got a timeout on the floor. We're taking another look at the dime from Travis Schmid to Julian Johnson running in transition.
Huge points right there for the Knights. Now an 11-point game, less than 2 minutes to go. Feeling some sort of cushion, but Haddon Township definitely not out of it.
Yeah, and the We Want Casey chants have erupted here at the Castle.
And our next TV game will be Friday, January 3rd. Girls basketball. Sterling taking on the Bulldogs of Haddonfield. You can catch that, or excuse me, Friday, January 5th. Today is January 3rd. But either way, that game on the 5th will be live on Channel 19, youtube.com/SterlingTV19. Thank you for pointing that out, Brian.
You got it, but on the graphic, it had a 5 and then an RD, so I understood why it was a bit confusing. Haven't heard of a Fiverr.
I just don't want to misinform the people.
Indeed.
So again, that game will be January 5th here at Sterling High School. Girls basketball. Again, we're going to take another look at it. There it is. It's the 5th. Girls basketball, 5:30 p.m. Haddonfield taking on Sterling. Big rivalry matchup for the girls. You can catch it at youtube.com/SterlingTV19. Big rivalry game there for the girls. And it's going to be tough with Missing not only Bridget Dixon, but Mackenzie McDonald and Morgan Sims for that contest. Sterling still maintains possession. Arnett to inbound again. So here is Garrison, finds Arnett, and the Knights, nice job breaking the press. Here is Schmid for three. Short on that one, and now the Hawks are moving in the other direction. Here's Sheehan. Finds McGovern, a lot of contact, no foul. And now Arnett to Schmid. Schmid's shot is off the mark, rebound Moore, and Schmid down for a little, was holding his head, but now back up, trying to plead his case to the official. Here's Eamon Sheehan from beyond the arc, and that shot was pure.
Big three right there for the Hawks. They want to get into this game. A little over a minute left.
Lots of contact now. Diving for it was Black, but it ended up with Garrison, and now here's Camardo. Camardo spins out of it. Nice pass to Schmid. Lots of contact. Shot doesn't go. Wow, what a sequence of events there.
What a great second chance attempt there by Walt Garrison to get that ball.
Take a look at the three previously from Eamon Sheehan. Last basket for the Hawks.
Schmid, the line, Sterling, shooting 2.
So here is Schmid. We're going to take another look at it. Nice feed from Camardo, a ton of contact, and you saw it. Camardo had two defenders, took a spin and made them both go in the wrong direction. Crafty handle there from Jason Camardo.
Yeah, and then Axel Moore, like being shot out of a cannon, just came right at Schmid, and Schmid not able to make the shot, but able to work the foul.
And there's a foul. So it'll send Axel Moore to the line. Last game against Audubon, he had 15, averages 13 a game for the Hawks. He's only a sophomore. And the encouraging thing for Haddon Township is you're playing a pretty solid Sterling team that has a lot of juniors and seniors in this lineup. Couple sophomores, Haddon Township with couple juniors, a lot of sophomores and freshmen, and you're still being able to hang around with them. This game was competitive until the very end.
Yeah, it was a good start for both teams. Both teams staying in it, but then Sterling was able to break away and get a sort of a groove going. Guys, quiet down, I'm trying to speak. Anyway, Sterling got in a bit of a groove, but then Haddon Township able to kind of get back into it, especially in that third quarter, capitalizing off the mistakes. But then Sterling, here in this fourth, hopefully able to finish it out with some big free throw shots.
So Garrison at the line. First free throw is good for Walter Garrison. Leads the Knights in points per game. As you see there on your screen, 18 points a game. And the crowd erupts as Mr. K's son, Casey Kozaneski, gets into the game, checks in. The We Want Casey chants have paid off from the superfans as number 10, big guard Casey Kozaneski gets into the game.
Casey!
Casey was flying the drone for us here on Sterling Channel 19 in the fall, now checks in. And I believe that this is his first varsity appearance since the scrimmages, as there's a travel on Peter Black.
Casey with the lockdown defense.
Now what would be magical here is a Casey bucket to end the night.
Better yet, a Casey dunk.
I'm not sure that we're seeing one of those tonight. At least the Casey dunk.
Mr. K, our little giggler out there in the truck, saying he'll go home if Casey dunks it. See, I like that answer better.
A generous offer from Mr. K. He's saying he'll buy everyone McDonald's if Casey's able to slam one home. Julian Johnson, the hot hand for the Knights, now at the line, looking to add some more points to his total. First one is good. And the encouraging thing about this Sterling team is only senior in the starting lineup is Walter Garrison, as that second free throw is off the mark. The rest are juniors, so there's going to be a ton of time for this team over the next 2 years to get a lot of chemistry under their belts. Shot was no good. Rebound Johnson. They find Arnett. Arnett dribbling it around. And they give the ball to Casey Kozaneski. And it doesn't look like he's going to shoot this one.
No McDonald's for Tech Crew today.
And so the visiting Hawks are handed a loss from the Sterling Silver Knights. 56-44, the Knights win this one. We'll have a post-game show to follow right after this.
Hey man, where you going?
Yo, what the heck, bro? What the heck? Yo, man, chill, chill. Yo, bro, chill.
You okay, dude?
Yeah, I'll be alright. I don't know why I did that.
Sorry for pushing you around, man. That was really messed up.
It's alright, bro. Just don't do it again.
Adam, you okay?
Hey, are you guys serious? You do know there's like 52 billion pieces of trash on the earth right now. That's nearly 7,000 per mile. And 42% of that is burned up in the air, causing pollution. Imagine if Earth was a person right now. Dude, you have Google implanted in your brain? How do you know that? Don't worry about me. Worry about Earth. Oh, dude. Dude, I can't believe that.
Hey. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
can't believe I've been working on this homework for over an hour now. I only have to submit this last assignment and I'll finally be done. Who's messaging me? I don't know who this is, but I guess I'll just see what she wants and then I'll go to bed.
What?
It's got you all excited. I have a date with this girl I met on Instagram earlier this week. This is my first time meeting her in person though.
You just met this girl yesterday, and you're already going on a date with her?
You're crazy, man. You gotta be careful. Whatever, man. You guys just may have a date tonight. What is up?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. The boys able to take care of business here against the Hawks, 56-44. I'm going to send it over to Jake Clark for the postgame show.
Thank you, Brian. Here with Julian Johnson. Julian, you had 9 points in that first quarter, leading all scorers also at halftime with 11. What was going right for you in that first half?
Just got my shot going early, doing warm-ups. That's all I was doing, making sure I was ready to go because I knew they were going to be in that zone. So it was time to light it up.
And a good win for you guys tonight. Talk about how overall of a team win it was here for you guys and Coach Behringer tonight.
We did better communicating, moving the ball around for the team, you know what I'm saying?
And coming up next for you guys, what does it mean moving forward with a win like this to try and keep that momentum going forward?
We just got to keep working, Haddon, they're a big team, We got to just keep coming practice tomorrow and work.
Thank you, Julian. Great game tonight. Now joined by Josh Borsch. Josh, great game for you tonight. Really doing a lot here, being one of your first times getting a ton of action at the varsity level as a sophomore. What does it mean for you as one of the younger guys on this team to get big minutes?
Just play hard, be aggressive. That's my main goals on the floor. That's mainly my goal.
And you're going to be, obviously, with your height and stature, a big threat on the low block, but you were doing a little bit of shooting the ball from the outside. Talk about how you're trying to diversify your game from all three levels.
I have my shot. I practice it. I take a lot of shots. My shot is I can shoot.
And then on the road is Haddonfield is your next contest. Talk about what that means as a mentality game for this team trying to make a statement.
It's a tough game. We're gonna show out though. Be aggressive. That's the main thing. Be aggressive.
Thank you, Josh. Great game tonight. Looking around, we have Coach C.J. Barrett. Coach Barrett, obviously a good team win for you guys. Got a lot of people involved. Talk about having a bunch of different scoring threats here tonight against the Hawks.
Hey, it just makes our job a lot easier. Being able to go 8, 9 deep. I think we might have went even 10 deep off the bench today. Getting a lot of guys in, so that's always helps us just preparing those guys, them being ready on the bench.
Got off to a hot start with Julian Johnson with the hot hand. Talk about what he's able to do from the outside that elevates the play of this team.
We were just looking to get his jump shot going. He is a shooter. He loves shooting them one dribble pull-ups, and we've been saying to him he's got to get to them. Luckily, early on, those threes were falling for him. So once he was able to get to those one dribble pull-ups, they were falling. So it was really good to see him those balls in the net today.
And got off to a hot start, but kind of struggled putting this team away. Is that because of so many guys coming in off the bench and a bit of different lineups trying out, or just something that you guys could have done a little better tonight?
It's just something we're constantly trying to work through as a team. Happened a little bit last week against Williamstown. We just got to learn how to put the pedal to the gas on the guys and just keep going. When basketball is a game of runs. Like if we're up 15. However much we were up today, we just got to keep it going because that team's going to get on a run eventually. We just got to learn to just keep going and going.
And as a player, now as a coach, taking on Haddonfield, what does that rivalry game mean for you, not only when you were a player, but now as a coach on the different side of things?
The feelings are still the same. It's funny, actually, in college, I actually made some friends from Haddonfield, but going back there and playing against them, the intensity is always there. It's always back and forth. We don't like them. They don't really like us. So it's going to be an interesting game on Friday.
Thank you, Coach Barrett. Appreciate your time. Now going to send it back to Brian over in the booth. Brian?
Thank you, Jake. Great post-game show as always. Our next TV game will be this Friday, January 5th. Girls basketball will take on Haddonfield at 5:30 p.m. Coverage live on Channel 19 as well as youtube.com/SterlingTV19. But that is going to do it here at the Castle. I'm Brian McLernan. Thanks to Jake Clark and Connor Strass for joining me here in the booth. Thank you to Ben Nicholas and all of our camera crew here helping us out here in the gym, along with Mr. K and everyone else out there in the truck. But that's going to do it here on Channel 19. I'm Brian McLernan saying so long, and as always, go Knights.